Global, in their last game, they drew 6 points from the bench. Ang laki naman ng agwat.
Ang dark shirts na itong Global Port ang unang makakakuha ng possession, Japet Aguilar, kasama etong sina JP Belencion, Sol Mercado, kanilang import na si Justin Williams at si El Granada, Gary David. Japet Aguilar knocks it in from 19. Makakatapat nila sila T.Y. Tang, Jaire Ibanez, Bruno Shundov, at dyan din sina Larry Rodriguez and Ronnie Matias.
Alam mo yung jumper ni Japet Aguilar, sort of setting the tone that he's a big guy who can take the shot from medium range. He's got good accuracy. Ang tumatapat doon sa game na to kay Japet Aguilar is Larry Rodriguez. He will have a major advantage in height and in reach over Rodriguez.
Shundov loses it. Matias picks it up. And before nun, yung unang shot clock pinakita na dito ni Justin Williams. He loses that rebound though. Own goal lang nangyari doon.
Masakit yun. For someone who's trying to survive in this league and keep his job, first 2 points ng Rain or Shine, siya pa nagbigay. Ang sakit naman nun.
So kanino na credit kay Shundov, ano?
He's averaging almost 5 block shots a game, almost 20 rebounds a game. He's got to be able to show kaya din niyang mag-score. I think the other thing is to keep the defense guessing. Nakita natin in the last game of Global kung saan tinalo sila ng San Mig Coffee. They had only 4 players playing at least 40 minutes apiece. Meaning to say, kukunti lang ang binibigyan ng panahon ng ibang mga player nila, and they can't keep the defense guessing that way. Also, they need to sprint back in transition. Bakit? Rain or Shine, #1 team in fast break points sa liga natin. And for Global, they're last in the league in terms of points allowed. And that is something that they need to focus on, yung kanilang depensa, because they need to sharpen up on that other end of the floor.
That is one thing I wanted to ask you, Kenito. How is it na itong Global Port, they're leading the league in shot blocks at 8 per game, mostly because of the combination of etong si Williams and Aguilar. Pero they are dead last in terms of defense, yung giving up points. Statistical aberration ba yan o paano natin papaliwanag?
What goes to show that yung block shots, I mean, how many block shots can you have in a game? So Justin Williams is averaging close to 5 block shots a game, but yet he's not able to change the game around defensively. He's able to protect the basket, but ano naman ang other facets of the game? He may be able to stop the big guy from scoring up close because of his intimidation, but hindi nila ma-stop yung ibang mga players scoring from other areas of the floor.
Ang pinamimigay ng Global Port, close to 92 points per ball game. Ang problema nila, etong #1 offense ng Rain or Shine, who averages 92 points per contest.
Yun ang maganda nga dito sa game na to, no? Because last in defense ang Global Port, #1 sa offense naman ang Rain or Shine.
As Jaire Ibanez knocks in that 3, 7 puntos na ang naitatala dito ng Rain or Shine. 2.5 minutes pa lang ang lumilipas.
Yung sinasabi ko kanina about keep the defense guessing ng Global, it's because masyado silang guard-oriented. You've got Sol Mercado at saka si Gary David really sharing a lot of the points between them. So they need to be able to mix and match yung kanilang offensive patterns here. You have to have at least a 50% chance of making those free throws, because if you're an import, you're gonna get fouled.
None of 2 pa on that trip para dito kay Justin Williams as we go into the Dean's List para naman ngayon sa Rain or Shine.
Well, for Rain or Shine, resiliency, yan ang kanilang trademark. And I think it's important that they make the slash zone off limits for Global. Meaning to say, they need to be able to make sure that they're protecting the lane, they're protecting the rim with their big guys. Shundov has to stay aggressive. Granted that he has fouled out in the last 2 games, dapat wag mawala ang kanya aggressiveness just because he's fouling out. It doesn't mean that he should play tentative. I think he should continue to play aggressive. At pangatlo, well, I think they need to wear down the nucleus of Global. Global is a team that just relies on Gary David, Japet Aguilar, si Justin Williams at saka si Sol Mercado. Those guys all had at least 40 minutes a game last time out. If they can wear down that nucleus with a good transition attack, by the time the 4th quarter comes around, walang-wala ng gasolina yung nucleus ng Global.
And Shundov buries it from the outside.
I don't think he's really getting the benefit of the calls. And
yan yung sinabi ni Coach Cheng, humingi sila ng clarification mula sa PBA office kung ano nga ba ang mga klaseng foul na pwedeng itawag. And for more on that story, balikan natin si Sal Guevara.
Katwiran nga ni Coach Yeng Gao, minsan sa kahit anong iwas ni Bruno Shundov natatawagan siya or nafa-foul trouble siya dahil ang laki niyang tao. That is why the PBA will look closely on the fouls called on Shundov, habang si Shundov naman will not get distracted by the referees at malaki ang kanyang kumpiyansa sa mga low totals. Back to you, Mabu.
Pero sa pagkakataong yun, nilamon siya ng bumbo ng depensa ni Williams at Aguilar. Shot clock ni Japet yun, ano? Nakakadalawa na itong si Williams. May isa na ngayon, si Japet Aguilar.
Ito, tingnan natin kung ano nangyari dito. No? Dinouble siya, creating some space, but nandun yung umbrella defense ni Japet Aguilar.
Two-handed block pa yun galing dito kay Japet Aguilar.
Yun nabanggit ko kanina, Magu, about reference to Will Chamberlain. It's always been said, if you're a big guy, it's very lonely at the top. For Bruno Shundov, ganun nga ang nangyayari, no? Nobody gives him the benefit of the doubt because he's so big and he's supposed to have a major advantage being that tall.
Matias gets it out to Shundov.
Three-pointer!
Eh, nabubuto ta sa loob eh. Eh, di sa labas na lang titira. 7'3", pumupukol ng tres na ganoon.
Yun malaking bagay, no? If you're a European center playing the way Shundov does, those big guys in Europe, they don't care about position 4, position 5. Those guys can play multiple positions, and the big guys can hit the outside shot.
Belenchon playing in only his third game for Global Port. Activated last February 14, gets it over to Mercado. Napuwersa si Sol na ipukol yun.
For sure, if you've got Bruno Shundov taking the three-pointer, hindi ibablock yun ni Justin Williams.
At ngayon, mapepuwersa pa si Williams na lumabas dito as he goes for the jam. Nice speed coming from Mercado.
Got it with a two-handed slam dunk.
Shundov na naman. Aguilar jumping out on him that time around. Mercado steps on the gas. Sabay preno. David for three. Gary buries it. And Global Port is within 2 points.
Avalanche of points here from Global Port. And this is Global Port playing the game of rain or shine in terms of playing with a lot of pace. Tumatakbo sila, buko sila ng puso sa transition, and here's Shundov doing what he tried, already with 9 points sa larong ito.
Huling 5 puntos ng Rain or Shine galing sa kanilang import. Mercado may tangan ng bola, gets it to Japet, same spot, different result. Rodriguez beats him to the rebound, and Japet is caught reaching in from behind.
Palagay ko sinasabi ni Shundov sa sarili niya, no, sandali, I need to be able to play a dominant role in this team. They won their last 2 games with me sitting on the bench. Eh, hindi siya nakapagtapos ng game na yun. Actually, those 2 games because of 6 fouls.
Shundov outboxes Williams, sinabayan pa ni Japet, and Shundov not giving up on that play.
Already in double figures. Talk about a dominant performance. Si Shundov last time out had only 12 points. That's the whole game. Right now, meron na siyang 11 points. Nasa first quarter lang tayo.
Mercado di diskarte kontra dito kay Tang. David flashes, catch and shoot. No good. Shundov gets it over to Tang. Nakita si Rodriguez streaking down the middle. Ililipat pa sana doon sa kanan. Matias is there to clean it up.
Williams.
Marquis, pinasok na ni Coach Junel para naman dito kay JP Belenchon.
Belenchon had that 15-point output in Global's loss to Meralco. And that was a very sorry loss of Global. That was just a 1-point loss to Meralco.
Nasalba sila to ni Sunday at the buzzer as Justin Williams looks to work at the post. Dalawa kalaban. Bothered by Matias from behind. Tang, paboritong tira. Pasok ang resulta.
Import.
Breaking news yan, ha?
Hindi pa natin alam kung in-accept yung offer sheet na yun. But an offer sheet has been made to a possible replacement import.
Pero with the firepower that Global Port has at their dispense here, kailangan ba talaga nila ng tutulong pa sa opensa?
I think so. I think it's important that when you have a team with Sol Mercado and kung titignan natin ang league standings, Global Port is actually number 1 in rebounding, number 1 in second chance points. And really that's because of Williams doing, but it's not enough. You know? It's not enough. It's got to be a chemistry game. It's not just a matter of individual stats.
No count on that shot dahil tumama. Doon nating tunay na nakikita. Kita mo yung Willie Miller, 2-time MVP dito sa PBA, averaging just 6 points a game in 21 minutes of action.
Hindi masyado nabibigyan ng pagkakataon si Willie Miller. And again, it's because of that very tight nucleus that Coach Junel Baculi is playing. That last game, natalo ang Global Port. my Sunday coffee. As I said, as I mentioned it so many times, only 6 points from the bench and 4 players getting at least 40 minutes each. How much more time can you give to the others kung 4 na player will be dominating the minutes?
Nung nag-umpisa itong ating Commissioner's Cup, Willie Miller was actually part of the starting unit para kina Coach Junel. Pero because of the lack of firepower ng second unit, doon na siya napunta. Problema, wala pa nga rin na ipapakita. Etong si Willie the Thriller Miller. Baka naman tonight, dahil Thriller Friday tayo, pwedeng pang Willie Miller to.
Pwede. Well, Marky has now checked in sa rotation ni Coach Joel Bahuli.
Tirang takot ginamit doon ni Bruno Shundov. Swerte na lang niya na offensive rebound pa yon because of the hustle of Matias.
Pag makita natin, no, si Shundov getting a lot of touches. That time, giving the high pick. Not quite enough for the pick and roll.
Oh, looking for Kinyahan.
Sayang yun.
Yung nga lang ready si JR sa pagkakata. Bastik, Pari Pasqua, kailangan ba namang gawin yun?
By the way, we'd like to make a shout out sa mga nanonood sa atin from Legazpi.
Oh.
Aba, yung mga taga Barako, yung mga taga Talk and Text, at saka PBA staff natin already in Legazpi.
Sabado night's
Looking
basketball.
forward to that big game. Bukas yan. Kaibigan natin, PBA Special Assistant to Commissioner Willie Marshall, Media Affairs Chief. Nandiyan na sa Legazpi. At siya nagbalita sa atin. Happy recovery or speedy recovery rather to our commissioner Chito Salud, who's down with an allergy, not able to watch the games here. We're hoping that gets over his allergy. We miss him. We also want to extend our big congratulations, Executive of the Year award for our commissioner Chito Salud, given by the Philippine Sports Writers Association, to be given at the award tonight on March 16. And also another congratulations to Commissioner Salud's father, the late Rudy Salud, who was given a commendation by the World Boxing Council as its founding Secretary General.
Congratulations and get well soon. As we have 1:15 remaining in this opening quarter, itong Raider Shine, abante pa rin ng 8. Will Antonio, now on the floor para dito sa Global Port, just activated for today. First game of the Commissioner's Cup para sa miyembro pa rin siya ng coaching staff, ano? Itong Global Port. As a turnaround jumper is missed by Kinyahan. Nagulat yata dahil umahing yung empty natin.
By the way, si Justin Williams wala na sa loob. Ganun din si Shundov.
Oh, Ryan Aranya. Kapapasok lamang, immediately making his presence felt with a steal.
Known for his defense and kulang sa depensa. Maraming alam yan, si Marky.
Warningan tuloy doon si Coach Yeng Giao as Bo Belga misses from that baseline. Halos iba na yung buong lima talaga. Buong lima talaga na itong Rainer Shine nag-iba na with Kinyahan, Belga, Norwood, Lee, and Aranya all off that bench.
And that's almost a starting 5.
Kalaban dito sina David.
Seconds dito sa ating first quarter. In a quarter dominated by Rainer Shine's transition attack. Tsaka yung rebounding.
Salvador picked up his dribble, gets it over to Yi. Gustong atakin na itong depensa ni Aranya. At ngayon, wala nang naiwan sa starting unit para sa magkabilang koponan as Gary David moves to the bench. Willie Miller now part of the 5 para sa Batang Pier.
Patapos na ang ating first quarter. I just want to be able to add, outside of that rebounding advantage, partner, ang daming field goal attempts ng Rainer Shine compared to Global Port. They've had 28 field goal attempts against 17 Rainer Shine. Ang Global Port ni isa wala.
Rainer Shine looking for the last possible attempt. May isa pang foul to give ang Global Port. Aranya puts it on the floor, puts it up and out. Aranya pa rin. Hindi nga lang umubra yung follow-up.